about moving forward, all while remembering the past.
The speaking that he does now, telling people about the service, the military, the army, speaking to veterans, seeing that there's people there, backing you up, moving forward. This is what keeps him going now.
He's a people person. He thrives when he's around people. He loves giving as much as he loves receiving it, and he has a general just love for life and a passion for life.
Tony Cabrera, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
If you know a person or organization that's making a difference in the lives of veterans, tell us at abc7.com/salutes.
Well, thank you for joining us for Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock. Tune in for Eyewitness News at 11 o'clock tonight here on ABC 7.
And you can stream ABC 7 Los Angeles 24 hours a day. Find us online, on your phone, and on your TV streaming device. Just search ABC 7 Los Angeles. Now let's go to World News Tonight with David Muir.
Tonight, the global travel disruption caused by the unprecedented shutdown of one of the world's busiest airports, London's Heathrow. Thousands of passengers left in limbo, with the impact likely to last several days. President Trump denying Elon Musk was going to get a top-secret briefing on China, what we are learning tonight, and the mysterious disappearance of 3 members of the same family who are on vacation at the Grand Canyon. First, the inferno erupting near Heathrow Airport, knocking out power and forcing a complete shutdown. Flights from across the globe diverted, some forced to turn around mid-flight. The eerie scenes at Europe's busiest airport, runways empty, passengers finding their way around in the dark, luggage in tow. Hundreds of thousands of travelers impacted. Investigators searching for the cause of the fire at an electrical substation. The latest on how long it could take to get back to normal. Elon Musk visits the Pentagon, meeting with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Amid a New York Times report, Musk was to receive a top-secret briefing on China. President Trump calling it fake news as he awards a much-needed contract to Boeing. What the White House says is behind the new fighter jet's name. Martha Raddatz standing by. A critical deadline in the legal standoff over 200 Venezuelan migrants deported to El Salvador. The fireworks in court. The judge frustrated, accusing the Trump administration of, quote, not being terribly cooperative. The mysterious disappearance of 3 members of the same family after a visit to the Grand Canyon. What authorities are saying tonight. Also tonight, the new cross-country storm sweeping east. Winds knocking a tree onto a school bus, injuring children. And the new threat of wind-driven wildfires. Sherry Papini, the mom who faked her own kidnapping, returns to court to battle for the custody of her children. What her husband said in court today. The nationwide measles outbreak grows with more cases than in all of last year. And America Strong tonight, the first round upset and the team manager who's become an internet sensation. Was it all in the socks?
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening and thanks for joining us on a busy Friday night. I'm Mary Bruce in for David. We begin tonight with the inferno and chaos at one of the world's busiest airports and the ripple effects felt around the globe. London's Heathrow Airport shut down after a fire at a nearby electrical substation, affecting more than 1,300 flights in and out of the airport. About 120 flights in the air at the time, either forced to turn around or divert somewhere else. Firefighters surrounded by smoke as they doused the substation. At its peak, 100,000 customers in the area losing power. The airport closed, planes grounded. Roughly 665 flights were scheduled to take off today. Hundreds of thousands of passengers affected through tomorrow, many learning it could be days before they're able to leave. 24 hours after the flames broke out, Heathrow now getting the first planes back in the air, but disruptions expected to last for days. ABC's Marcus Moore leads us off from Heathrow Airport.
This massive fire tearing through an electrical substation miles outside London, plunging one of Europe's busiest airports into darkness.
Oh my God.
Heathrow Airport shut down Friday, disrupting nearly 1,300 flights.
Air Canada 856 Gander Center, good day. Just got a call. They got London Heathrow shut down.
You can see the moment pilots were forced to turn around mid-flight. Others rerouted to new airports.
There's no other airports in the UK that we can go to.
We have to land you in Shannon in Ireland.
That's a biggie. New video tonight.